Hello, welcome to class. Just going to have a nice long stretch out today. So just coming into a seated position, just to have your legs however is comfortable for you. I know I always say that, but it's true. And it might change from day to day depending on what else you've been doing. If you're a little stiff in the back, for example, crossed legs might not work for you, etc. And then just let the hands relax down onto the knees. We're going to lift nice and tall through the spine. Okay, and then we'll just start with some really gentle movement, just rolling around, just mobilising the lower back, just nice and slowly. Okay, and then just coming back round the other way. Again, just take your time, nice and slowly. Tune into your breath. Inhale, exhale. Great, okay, and then just reaching one hand down, other arm comes up. I'm going to keep it moving gently over. Breath in, exhale, reach. Inhale up and over. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale. One more either side. And then just coming all the way up with the arms. Exhale, drawing the hands down through the heart. 2 more times, breath in and exhale down, and then again breath in, exhale down, folding forwards as well now, so just let the hands drop in front of you, get along through the spine, breathing in, exhale as you fold, draw the chin towards the chest so the back of the neck is nice and long, simply pausing here. Good, little rocking movements again, just to stretch into the lower back if you wish. Alright, coming back to centre, walking the hands back towards you, changing the cross of the legs if your legs are crossed. And then again, just letting the hands drop forwards from there. Again, gently moving side to side, back of the neck nice and long. Just taking a moment just to tune in with your breath. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre from here. Taking the legs out in front now, we'll come into just nice gentle twist. Bringing I'm going to bring the left leg back first, and then wrap right arm around the left leg. So just give yourself a nice big hug. Let now the left hand just drop to the floor behind you. Lifting up, tall through the spine, and then just taking a gentle twist from there. Chin just level to the floor. So really getting those latissimus dorsi muscles stretched out. Let the abdomen soften and relax too. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre, dropping now the bent leg out to the side, and then from here we're reaching towards the right foot. You could bring one or both hands there, or just have both hands on the floor, especially if the lower back feels a bit vulnerable today. I quite like reaching across to the outer edge of the outer edge of the foot there, because you can get a slight, nice little rotation through the spine then, and again it's quite nice on the latissimus dorsi muscles. Good, and my other hand is just on the floor to support me. So breath in, and then as you exhale, just gently folding forwards and down, not using any force whatsoever. Just see what the body lets you do. Okay, and then just coming all the way up from there. I'm going to bring that right foot back towards me now, interlacing my fingers, and then press into the heel, coming up, draw the toes back towards you. Nice long stretch through the back of the leg, calf muscle, hamstring. Good, and then lifting through the spine, lifting the chest, lifting the gaze as well. Good, just relax into it. Okay, and then right leg comes over the left. We're going to take an open Lord of the Fishes pose, keeping both sit bones on the floor, right arm to inside of right leg, and then taking the left hand to the floor behind. I'm keeping it open just to free up the diaphragm a little, just so the breathing doesn't get restricted. Feel free to take a mudra with the right hand, helping to direct prana nicely around the body. Okay, and then just coming all the way back round from there. Good job. Dandasana, legs out in front, pressing into the heels, hands either side, shoulders dropping back and down, pausing here. Good. Find the sitting bones, your mind's eye, locate the pubic bones and the tailbone. And if you were to join those points up, that will give you a diamond shape. Bring your awareness to the centre of that diamond shape now and find the centre of the pelvic floor. On your exhale now, draw the pelvic floor upwards. So you get a sense of lift from the base of your pelvis. And then soften back down. See how the abdomen relaxes when you do that as well, maybe even your back muscles. Exhale, pelvic floor lift. See what else engages too. It really does activate a lot of muscle groups when we focus on the pelvic floor. And then again, releasing down. One more time. Exhale again, pelvic floor lifts. And again, inhale, releasing down. Okay, bringing the right leg back now. I'm taking my left arm around the right leg. The right hand is to the floor behind. Again, draw tall through the spine, exhaling as you gently turn and twist. Chin just level to the floor. Good. Again, just pausing here. Let the abdomen relax. The diaphragm can soften. Tight diaphragm can cause quite a lot of issues with the back and organs, etc. Breath work, a lot of things. Okay, and then just coming all the way back round to centre, dropping now the bent leg out to the side, folding forwards for head to knee pose. Again, find your version of it. So it could be hands down for more support, reaching across, or stronger option, both hands to the foot. Breath in, and then exhale now as you fold down. Slow, deep inhale, exhale. One of my favourite stretches, this one. It always feels so good on the spine. Just softening down. Good. Okay, one more breath there. And then just taking your time now to come all the way up. You're going to take hold of that left foot now, interlacing fingers. Press into the heel, draw the toes back towards you. And then bring the gaze upwards. Good, hold it there. Good, enjoy the stretch through the back of the leg. Human movement should be enjoyed. Okay, one more breath there. And then just popping from there, the left leg over the right, planting the left foot down onto the floor. Hips just nice and level. Bringing left arm over, right hand behind, keeping the chest and diaphragm nice and open. Shoulders again drawing back and down, chin just level to the floor. Pausing here. Breath in, breath out. Good, one more breath. And then again release. Returning now to Dandasana. Pressing into the heels again. This time let's change it a little. Take the legs apart, touch. Floating the arms up. Get that subtle lift through the pelvic floor going. And then as you exhale, let the hands just reach towards the feet. If you can't reach the feet, that's okay. Hands to the floor is absolutely fine. If you can reach the feet and you want to take it a little further, pull the feet back towards you. So I've got my palms and my hands to the balls of the feet, and now I'm gently pulling back. That starts to create a little dorsiflexion at the ankle, and that gives you a real good stretch in the gastric medius, so the chunky bit of your calf muscle. It can be quite hard to get into that, but this is a great way to do it. And then again, just soften the abdomen a little as you come forwards and down. Taking your time now to come all the way up. We'll move over onto hands and knees from here. So just into a box position. Taking the knees a little wider than the hips. Going to sway the hips side to side. Side to side. Great. And then just back to the centre with the hips. Taking now one arm up, opening across the chest. Release down, other side. And then again release down. Downward facing dog now. So let the hands just come forwards a little, spread the fingers. Take your time to connect down into the mat with the hands. Toes tuck under, exhale as you press back. Let the head hang down. Use the weight of the head to elongate through the neck. Heel sinking down. Bending one knee and then the other now. Again, slow, deep breathing. Head just needs a little bit of a shake. Okay, and then wiggle the feet back a little. We're just going to bring it forward into a straight line. Drop the knees a touch and then press back. Coming forward again, straight line, and then again just drop the knees. And press back. One more time. Again, coming forward, plank. Touch the knees down and come back up from there. Good. Now try in your downward dog. Try bending the knees a little, and that way you can really press into the hands and get a real lovely big stretch into the shoulder joint, the shoulder girdle. Biceps get a little stretch too. And then just tuck the tailbone in just a little to take pressure out of the lumbar spine. Spreading the toes, pausing here. Cool, okay. And then from here just coming all the way down. Just have a little breather. Okay, we're going to try a bear crawl next. So not strictly yoga, but it's a very good movement. It's very good for your cognitive function. Okay, so we're going to start at the back of our mat. There's a little bit. Back of the mat. I'm going to place the hands just underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees. Okay, we're moving opposite hand to foot forwards. And then other side. And again, sorry if I go off camera. Okay, and then back. So just keep that going, alright? Okay, so opposite hand to foot. And then again back. Good, keep it going, keep it going. Keep those knees off the floor. If this is really hard for you, you need to do it more. Okay, rest down child's pose. You're going to give that another go in a second. So coming down from there. It's really great work for the psoas, that one. Stretching back into balasana, arms reaching out and the head relaxed down. Press back again, downward facing dog. Okay, stretching a little into the hip now. Let the left heel sink down towards the floor, right leg reaches up. Bend the right knee and lift the right hip from there, neck nice and relaxed. Good, placing now right foot in between the hands. Coming into nice big runner's lunge. Pausing there, enjoy that stretch in the psoas muscle. Oh, so good. Okay, come back again into plank, please. Pause here. Press back, downward dog. Let the right heel sink down towards the floor. Left leg comes up. Let that left leg go a little bit floppy. Okay, and then from here, lunging forwards. So coming into runner's lunge. You can enjoy that stretch in the hip flexors, psoas, etc. Good, keep breathing. Coming back again, plank position. Exhale, downward dog. Good, drop knees to the floor. We're going to set ourselves up again for that bear crawl, just last time. Okay, so again from here, just tucking toes under, hover the knees off the ground, and away we go. Opposite hand to foot, nice and slowly. Small movements, bringing it back. Good, keep working. All right, one more time. The human body should be able to do this. Downward dog. Okay, let the knees again come down to the mat. We'll just take a moment in hero pose. So just sink back onto the heels. Feel free to take the feet wide and place a block under the hips if this hurts the knees or ankles. Okay, let's interlace fingers, press palms away. Stretching up from there. Just take a breather. And relax down. We've got standing now for triangle pose. We're not doing much standing today, but we will hit triangle. So slowly bringing yourself up, taking our right leg forwards, left leg back. Okay, hips nice and level. Reaching out with the arms. Palms are going to face forwards, controversial. And then bring your right hand down. We're just going to rest the fingertips to the shin. Left arm reaches up. Now imagine your body's being gently drawn away from that midline, so you're really expansive. That's it. And then keep the gaze either forwards or maybe drop the gaze. Good. For more of a stretch, top arm comes over. All the way back up, reversing the arms, release the right arm down, pivot on the feet, again just turning to the other side, breath in, exhale Trikonasana, good, again reach away from that midline, rest your gaze wherever feels good, my fingertips are just lightly touching the shin. Take your time now to come all the way up. Again, just reversing the arms, pausing here, and then let the arm relax all the way down. We're in perfect position now for a forward fold. So feet parallel to one another, or for a deeper stretch, heels go wide. Exhale, hinge from the waist, hands come down to the ground. Pressing back through the sitting bones now, back of the neck nice and long. Just pausing here. So we've got some space around the lungs to breathe nice and deeply, so let's take that opportunity. I'm pressing back on my sitting bones, that's going to really help stretch into the glutes and piriformis. And then if you feel like it, just fold all the way down. I actually prefer to stay up, I can talk without getting out of breath then. Okay, keep the legs strong now please, hands onto hips. Take your time as you come up. Good job. We're going to heel toe the feet in. And then we'll come down into Malasana, so sometimes called Hindi squat or yogi squat. And we're going to park our hips onto either a bolster or blocks, because we're going to be there for about a minute or so. If you can comfortably do Malasana, you don't need props, then don't feel you have to use one. Okay, so this is a great way to stretch into the back. Stretches the pelvic floor a little bit too. We're bringing our hands together, drawing tall through the spine, and then we're just simply pressing the legs in towards the arms. So you've got a nice closed kinetic chain through the front there. Hands pressing together. So this is Anjali Mudra. This is how one way to transfer energy from one hand to the other. Closed circuit of prana. And just be here. So ground down through the feet. See if you can keep that back drawing upwards, and then draw the shoulder blades downwards. As you do that, you might find those central postural muscles just in between the shoulder blades and down a bit, your rhomboids. You might find they start to wake up a little bit. Chin just level to the floor. And then see if you can just be here and focus on your breath. Feel free to close the eyes. Okay, and then just releasing down. I'm going to drop the legs out now for Cobbler's pose. So slowly moving our way towards relaxation. So just going to drop knees out to either side, hands to the feet, lifting up, shoulders drawing back and down. Okay, and then just taking a little tip forwards from there if you want to go more deeply. I quite like this, I'm still up on the bolster, I quite like it, the hips elevated in this, but you don't have to. I do find it takes a little pressure off the sacrum to do that. And then we're just taking our time to come all the way up from there. Well done everyone. So let's we'll pop the prop to one side. Placing the feet flat to the floor as well. And then we're just rolling down. So just take your time as you curl all the way down. Neck nice and relaxed. And then just draw from there the knees in towards you. Give yourself a nice big hug. Okay. Alright, and then just letting the feet drop down onto the mats. Alright, reaching one leg up, press into the heel. It's our last stretch before relaxation. Releasing down, other side. Again, pressing into the heel, draw the toes back towards you. Awesome, hold it there. And then again, relaxing down. You might like to drop the knees in towards one another and just let the arms flop back. I find in this one that's quite nice, just flop back. Or we can go corpse pose, arms down by our side, let the legs rest onto the floor. So assume whatever position makes you most comfortable right now. And then feel free to close the eyes, soften your breath now, and see if you can just soften the face. So just allow the jaw to relax, relax the eye sockets. Good. Relax the tongue in the mouth, relax the neck, the throat, shoulders relaxing down into the ground. Feel the spine melt down into the earth as well. All the connective tissue around the spine softening. Lots of fresh blood going through it now after that movement. So just allowing the fibres to soften so we can receive nutrients. Arms and legs heavy. And hips just resting heavy on the floor too. And then again, just taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Staying mindful of your breath. Lengthening the exhale now, so breathing out even more deeply. If you can, just stay here a little while longer. I invite you to take that opportunity. Otherwise, just going to gently stretch into the fingers and the toes. Maybe just take a deep sigh or yawn as well, just to wake up the face again. Arms and legs stretching out. And then very slowly just rolling over onto your side. And then just pressing into the hands to come all the way up to sitting. Good. Feel free to keep the eyes closed for a moment. Deep breath in there, stretch into the fingertips as you reach the arms out to either side, coming up and over. Exhale, down. And then again, inhale, lift, exhale down, and just one more, breath in and exhale down. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that nice slow flow, and I wish you a lovely rest of the day. Thank you everyone, namaste.